During the second annual WNC Bigfoot Festival, the streets of Marion came alive with more than 40,000 visitors. Here's a glimpse at the opening ceremonies of the event.
Welcome to my town. Welcome to Marion, North Carolina, the second annual WNC Bigfoot Festival. We're so glad you're here with us. We want you to make memories and to take back home with you and think about years from now and just kind of, get a chuckle out of it. We're going to be doing a Bigfoot Calling contest at 12 o'clock right here on the stage. You can register with this gentleman right here. He will get you registered. They're going to draw 10 names out, and those 10 people will compete for these awesome ribbons right here that were donated to us by McLaughlin Ribbons out of Raleigh, North Carolina. The town hall meeting will be at 1 o'clock. People will be able to come up and tell their stories, and sometime during that, Cliff is going to address the crowd about his new museum that he has opened in Boring, Oregon. So everybody's anxious to hear that. I want everybody to join me and welcome him to the mic right now, the mayor of Marion, North Carolina, Steve Little.
Thank you, John. Good morning, good citizens of Marion and of the world, because today we have people not just from Marion, but from the uttermost, almost, parts of the world who have come to enjoy the Bigfoot Festival, the second annual Western North Carolina Bigfoot Festival. Now, I was talking with Bigfoot just yesterday. He doesn't give many interviews, and I had to promise I wouldn't record it. But we were talking about things he likes to eat, and of course roadkill was high on the list, but barbecue was one thing he specifically mentioned. He particularly enjoys when he can enjoy some barbecue. So I asked him, now, Bigfoot, are you aware that in the state of North Carolina there is a lot of passion? As people say, the best barbecue is Western North Carolina barbecue, or they will say, oh, no. The best barbecue is Eastern North Carolina barbecue. Now, the difference is obvious if you know it. The difference for Western North Carolina barbecue is the sauce is tomato based. But in Eastern North Carolina, there's no tomato sauce on it. It's vinegar on the barbecue. Now, I grew up in Eastern North Carolina, and I was raised on Eastern North Carolina barbecue, and I can't help that. But I do like both of them. I'm as equally happy. And Bigfoot said, well, I like them both, but my favorite way to eat pork is live. So anyway, he said, he may be embarrassed, and if he's lingering nearby, I don't know if he is or not. But I'm just going to say to my friend Bigfoot, if you are lingering in the bushes somewhere and you want to come up here, that will be okay. Now, he may not. He did last year, but he may have been so overwhelmed by the crowd, he might not come back today. I really don't know that yet. But nevertheless, one of the things that I really enjoy doing as mayor of the City of Marion, North Carolina, is issuing proclamations. And I've issued a proclamation. When I shook hands with Bigfoot, it sort of affected my hands just a little bit and makes it kind of hard to hold this stuff. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he manages to pick the bones, but I guess he just chews it off and doesn't worry about picking it with his fingers. But here is the proclamation. Whereas Bigfoot often referred to as Sasquatch, is described as an ape-human type bipedal creature that reportedly lives in the forests of the world, often being described as hairy, with large eyes, a low-set forehead, and enormous footprints, with a height of 7 to 10 feet tall and weighing sometimes more than 500 pounds. And whereas reports have been taken over the years of Bigfoot sightings in 49 states, including North Carolina, with Bigfoot in the western North Carolina region, he is named the Beast of the Blue Ridge. And whereas Bigfoot 911 was created in 2014 by my friend John Bruner of Marion, North Carolina, to pursue professional research in the field of cryptozoology. Not everybody knows what that is, but you do, and that's a good thing. With a team conducting extensive research in McDowell County, North Carolina, documenting evidence that the team believes suggests that Bigfoot exists in McDowell County, and examining the evidence presented and determining what of the evidence is genuine. And whereas the first annual Western North Carolina Bigfoot Festival took place in 2018, last year here in Marion, and it was an overwhelming success, attended by over 30,000 people, and it featured an appearance by Bigfoot, who came on the stage to accept the proclamation. But he may have gotten timid all of a sudden, I'm not sure. And whereas Bigfoot 911 salutes Bigfoot again with the second annual Western North Carolina Bigfoot Festival here in Marion, with its thousands of followers on social media and hundreds of thousands of views of social media posts. And we are expecting another mammoth crowd today here in Marion, North Carolina. And whereas the City of Marion welcomes the opportunity to continue celebrating all things Bigfoot in downtown Marion, and for people to have a great time while exploring all that our city and county has to offer. Now, therefore, I, Stephen R. Little, Mayor of the City of Marion, North Carolina, having met Bigfoot in 2018 and wanting to continue the fun and to celebrate Bigfoot and its significant economic impact, I do hereby proclaim Bigfoot to be the official animal of the City of Marion on this date of September 14, 2019. Now this just goes without saying, but I likewise encourage everybody to have a good time. And I know that you will. Thank you for being here. Wander around. Come back at 12 o'clock. Be here this afternoon for the significant events. But in the meantime, there are lots of things that you can look at and enjoy, take pictures of, and lighten the load of your wallet by buying all kinds of things from these nice vendors. We had a wonderful group of volunteers. I had the pleasure of joining them this morning at 5:30 as we started helping the vendors get set up. That doesn't just happen. So thanks to all the volunteers. Thanks to all of you for being here, and have a great time.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to tell you, this putting this thing together was not a one-person show. We had lots and lots of help. And I want to take a quick minute to thank Bob Boyette, City Manager of Marion. I want to thank the Mayor. I want to thank Freddie Kello from the Downtown Business Association. Lots of people put lots of time and effort into this because we want you to be happy. So don't forget, register for the contest. It's at 12, town hall's at 1 o'clock, and enjoy yourself. Now here's what I want you to help me do one thing. I'm going to count to 3, and when I say 3, I want everybody to holler as loud as you can, Bigfoot. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Bigfoot!